Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to another video. So in this video, it's going to be a three-part video. Well, three separate videos. So what I mean by that is, you see everything over here and here, I am going to be doing a complete transmission fluid change. We're going to be replacing the oil pan, changing the filter, transmission filter. We are going to be installing a OEM factory transmission cooler. That's for this car. I don't know why you gotta buy it separately instead of it just coming on the car, but it's Nissan, I guess, just to get more money. And I'll be switching to the M's oil, and then we got the transmission gasket here. So in today's video, it's going to be how to replace your transmission filter. So part number is 31726-1XE0A. And this is for the 7-gen Nissan Maxima 2009-2014. Any other Nissan or Infiniti vehicles that use the same exact part number, like always, I'll have it in the description of this video. So for the filter portion, you're just going to need some CVT fluid, because you are going to lose some when you're replacing the filter. You are going to need a Pry Tool and some hose clamp pliers or needle nose pliers, where we have available. So what we're going to do is check out the car. We're going to take off the driver wheel, and the transmission filter is right behind the wheel, but we also got to remove the splash guard from the driver's side to gain access to that. So let's get on to checking out the car, taking off this wheel, and let's begin. Alright, so now we're going to remove this access panel or lower engine splash guard. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we got access to the filter, which is located right here. So you can see the hose clamps is rusted. I'm not worried about the hose clamps, because like I said, I will be installing a transmission cooler. But if you did want it to replace it, part number is 216-39799-0A. If you want it to replace it, I'm not worried about it, so we will be replacing it. Alright, so we're going to remove the 312 mils. So the first one, I'm going to use an extension with a swivel to get the one in that tight area. Alright, now the other two. Alright, so I'll put a pan underneath. You are going to lose some fluid, like I stated in the beginning of the video. So we're going to kind of pull this towards us, put it in an angle so we can have better access to taking off the hose clamp pliers. If I'm blocking the camera, I apologize. Let's see, I can put you at a different angle. like this. Right. And these are rusted because this car did come from New York before I brought it. Alright, so that one's loose. We'll kind of twist it and get to the other side. And do the same thing. And these hoses look in pretty good condition. I don't see no cracks, nothing. And they're not hard, so the hoses don't have to get replaced. Alright, so I'm gonna take out the hose. Just gonna let that drain. Ain't gonna be much. Alright, let that drain. And nothing much leaked out, so wherever comes out, just top it off once we replace the filter. So now we're gonna open a new one. So just the filter. Voila. Alright, so we're gonna slide this back on. And if you can already see, I already put the new hose clamps on here. And then we're gonna put the filter back on with the 312s. Yep, accidentally lost that one. Alright, so I got them hands started. I'm gonna finish hand tightening them with the socket. Tighten it. I'll put the torque specs for those of you that like torque specs. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna slide the hose clamp to where the original ones were. And these are brand new. So I got the little retainer clip. So once you do that, you just pull the tips off with like needle nose or something, and it'll lock into place. So repeat the same thing for the other one. And just hold it into position. I gotta slide it back up. So I'm gonna hold it right there, and voila. So the new clamps are on, so now we can put the splash guard back on. Alright, and then once you got all the clips back in, all we gotta do now is top off the fluid. Alright, so this is the transmission tube. And mine is broken, but there's supposed to be a black tab that goes on the back side. And what you would normally do is just stick like a small Phillips and push the tab in. And then you just pull it out. Let me see if the other Maxima has the tab intact. So this is the 2014. You can see the tab is intact. So all you gotta do is get like a flathead. You want to push back and pull out at the same time. Let's check this again. Okay. Alright, and that's how you replace your transmission filter on the 7-gen Nissan Maxima 2009-2014. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.